Hello to Rapid Mental Healing for Veterans community and everyone watching. Our video today is, How Your Goliath Will Make You a King. By, Reboot Recovery Insights from the Weekly Reboot. By, Owens. As always, like and share this video. And of course subscribe to the channel and hit the bell for notifications of when we release new videos. Here we go. How Your Goliath Will Make You a King. When we think about David, we're often drawn to his story as one of faith, bravery, and victory. But have you ever thought about the moment when David's true potential was awakened? It was in the most unlikely of places, the battlefield, where he faced a giant. And guess what? You and I are no different. We all have a Goliath in our lives, a challenge that seems insurmountable, but it's precisely that giant that will make us kings. Let's dive into David's journey, a man who is often referred to as a man of God, a man of war, and even a man of sin. But his story is more than just a tale of victory, it's about stepping into the greatness God has already placed inside of us. You don't get to choose your day, or your battles. David's story begins with a simple, menial task. He didn't wake up thinking he was going to be a hero. His father, Jesse, asked him to bring lunch to his brothers at the battlefield. David, the obedient son, arranged for someone to watch his sheep and set out, thinking it would be just another ordinary day. But life doesn't always go according to our plan. How many times have you thought, today will be just like any other day, only to find yourself face to face with something unexpected? We don't always get to choose where we're born, what we look like, or the battles we face. David certainly didn't choose the day that led him to fight Goliath, but the battle he encountered would change his life forever. David sees opportunity where others see defeat. When David arrived, he heard the Philistine giant, Goliath, taunting Israel. The army was terrified. But instead of shrinking back, David saw an opportunity. While everyone else heard fear, David heard victory. Who is this uncircumcised Philistine that he should defy the armies of the living God? He asked. In that moment, David saw more than just a giant. He saw a chance for breakthrough, a way out of the ordinary and into something extraordinary. We all have giants in our lives, challenges that seem impossible to overcome. But instead of letting them intimidate us, we can choose to see them as opportunities for God to show up in mighty ways. There's a reward waiting on the other side of your battle. For David, it was wealth, marriage to the king's daughter, and freedom from taxes. But for us, the rewards are even greater: freedom, victory, and growth in our relationship with God. The process, from errand boy to king. David's calling wasn't revealed all at once. He had to go through a process. His destiny didn't arrive the moment he was anointed by Samuel as king. Instead, it began with mundane tasks like tending sheep and delivering lunch to his brothers. But through it all, David knew there was something more inside of him, a king waiting to emerge. Many of us struggle when our current situation doesn't align with our vision for the future. But remember, your purpose is revealed in the process. If David had refused to do the small things, he would have missed the chance to step into his destiny. Even if your current task feels beneath you, stay faithful. God uses the seemingly insignificant moments to shape us for the battles ahead. The decision that changed everything. David's victory over Goliath didn't come from his skill or strength, it came from his decision to trust in God. When faced with the challenge, David didn't see a giant too big to defeat. He saw a giant too big to miss. The moment David chose to face Goliath was the moment he stepped into his calling. It wasn't just a battle, it was a turning point. Just like David, you may feel like you're fighting battles you didn't choose. But remember, these battles are what will make you who God has called you to be. You are called to be a king. There's a king inside of you. Your Goliath, your challenge, your battle, it's the thing that will bring out the greatness in you. David didn't let his circumstances define him. He knew that God had chosen him for a greater purpose. And after defeating Goliath, everything changed. David was no longer just a shepherd boy, he was on his way to becoming king. Today, you might feel like you're facing a battle you didn't ask for. But that battle is the very thing that will shape you into the person God has called you to be. Stay faithful, keep your eyes on the reward, and trust that God is using your struggle to bring about His purpose. Your Goliath is the kingmaker. When you face the giants in your life, remember that on the other side of that battle is a victory that will change everything. You are not defined by your circumstances, but by the God who calls you to something greater. What's the giant you're facing today? How can you step into your calling and trust that God is using this battle to make you who He has destined you to be? Thank you for watching this video by Rapid Mental Healing for Veterans and this content by Reboot Recover Healing Trauma Together. Like and share. Thank you.